Good morning, you guys. All right, so I finally wanted to do a what I eat video, but first thing, two things really quick. I just wanted to thank you guys for your comments. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to reply to everybody, but I just wanted you guys to know that every single one of you guys that comment impact me a lot more than you know, so thank you guys for that. And also, so before I go into what I eat each day, because that seems to be what everybody wants to know, I think it's really important to mention that we all intuitively know what to eat, how much to eat. It's just when we understand why we can't stop ourselves from stopping at that point where we know, like, this is where I should stop, I'm full, or whatever it is. It's understanding why we can't just stop. It's like saying, okay, I'm going to twirl my hair, and you just twirl your hair, like that easy. But when we say, okay, I'm just going to eat this and this tomorrow, we cannot stop ourselves, and we can't make ourselves do it, and we don't understand why. So when you understand why it is that you cannot, why it's hard for you to follow through with a diet, that's when everything changes. That's the real secret, and that's what it was for me. So I just wanted to put that out there. I think that was really important. So as far as what I eat every day, so that was 150 in January, and then I went to 140 just in March, April, and then now I just got back down to 133. So I'm going to go through what I ate in each stage, because I think it's, as always, it's a process. So holidays, I just kind of like, laid back on the structure. So to get from 150 to 140 in those 3 months, there's no certain thing I eat. Like, I wake up each day, and just the only thing that I can say I always eat is my breakfast. I always have my protein shake with my greens, first forms greens. I love those. It helps with digestion and bloating. I have casein protein, which a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't drink that. That's for gaining weight, that's for putting on mass. Casein protein is a very slow digesting protein. So that's why a lot of times you buy these protein shakes and they never seem to fill you up. You seem to be hungry 15 minutes later. It's because you're probably drinking whey protein, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's good for if you're working out to build muscle. But casein protein keeps your belly full. So I have casein protein, and I like the banana flavor with my greens. It's delicious. Actually, I'm getting ready to drink it after this video. And then I always have oatmeal, and then that's the only thing that's been consistent. Other than that, in that 3 month period, or 2 or 3 month period where I lost those 10 pounds, I just would wake up, have my breakfast, and then come lunchtime I'd be like, okay, what do I feel like eating? And you guys, I have a very sophisticated palate. I like chicken fingers and pizza and tacos. Like, that's all I eat. So I just go by like what I feel like in the mood for. So a lot of times I'll go through the drive-thru and I'll get some nuggets from McDonald's with some sweet and sour sauce, or I'll get Chick-fil-A with the Polynesian sauce, no fries. And you can go to any fast food place. It's all, what portion sizing is, intuitively what you should and shouldn't eat. And if it's something you guys want, I actually still have my restaurant guide on my website, and it's everything I would order from any restaurant. I think there's like 150 different meals or something that you can choose from. I think the nuggets are on there. Everything, like, I'll get hamburgers and just take the top off. I just still eat whatever, just go about my day like I feel like eating whatever I feel like eating, and I just modify it. So that's what got me those 10 pounds down. And then just in this past 2 weeks, so I got to there, and then I was like, all right, I need to take it up a notch, because I really want to get this flat tummy, and I'm just going to stay here if I just keep eating the way I'm eating now, because I didn't have that structure that really tightens everything up. Because I'll have some snacks here and there, I'll have some nuts, or whatever. You're kind of eyeballing what you're eating. So I found, thank goodness, my friend Erin found this meal prep company. They deliver straight to your door, and it's a subscription. So if you don't like the meals, you can order 1 week and then cancel it the next week. Or if you like it, they just send you meals every Tuesday straight to your door. And so these are the best tasting meals I have found yet. I think it's like taco or beef poblano or something, the taco bowl. You guys know I love Mexican food. It's all cheesy and gooey. I love these meals. They make my life so much easier. I don't have to cook, I don't have to clean, I don't have to grocery shop, I don't have to try and figure out what am I close to that I can stop by and order and it's not too expensive, and you know, it just, all of it's taken care of, and it makes my life so much easier. I have so much more energy to put towards other things. So what I've been doing this past 2 weeks, and now I'm down 6 pounds just in these past 2 weeks. Of course, a lot of that's water weight, but it just shows how much of a difference there is in my diet before and now. So I do my protein and oatmeal in the morning. Sometimes I don't always do my oatmeal, to be honest with you guys. Sometimes I'm trying to like really take it up a notch, and I haven't been doing my oatmeal, which I really need to do the oatmeal because it helps start your day, but I'm just trying to cut back my calories. I just, you know, we all just want it like right now, so I'm just doing that. And then sometimes when I feel like my body's really hungry, I'll have the oatmeal. But I've always had the oatmeal up until just like about 2 weeks ago. And then, so, I'll have that. I eat every 3 to 4 hours. And then if I'm in a bind or I don't know when I'm going to be able to like stop and sit down and have a meal, I'll just have a protein bar. So I have my breakfast protein and oatmeal. I'll have my lunch, which is usually a Factor75 meal. So on the Factor75, I do the subscription for 12 meals a week. That gives me 2 meals a day for 6 days, and then 1 day I can have whatever I want. So I have the protein oatmeal for breakfast, I have the Factor75 for lunch, and then I have the Factor75 for dinner. And I eat every 3 to 4 hours. So if my day is spread out, I'll have a protein bar in between as meal number 2. So sometimes I have breakfast at 9 o'clock, and then running around so much that I'll go ahead and have a protein bar at like 11:30, and then I'll have my lunch, my Factor75 meal at 2 p.m. and then I'll have another protein bar or something in between that and dinner if I need it. So it just depends on how long my day is. I just make sure that I'm eating every 3 to 4 hours, and I have 2 Factor75 meals for my lunch, one for lunch and one for dinner, and that's tightened up my diet so much. So now I have, it's just so much cleaner in my diet. It's a lot more structured, and so that's what I'm doing now to hopefully get that flat tummy. I'm 3 or 4 pounds away from the 20s. I haven't been in the 20s since like 2007, so like 13 years or something like that. So yeah, so it's just always going to be a work in progress. That's what I eat. And then next video I'll talk about, or in another video I'll talk about like why we can't just follow through, because you guys, I tried meal prepping a lot when I first started my journey, and I would spend like hours in the kitchen, and then when it was time to eat the meal, I just didn't want to eat it. Like, it didn't sound good, I just didn't want the meal. So it's like understanding why it is that we just won't eat this certain diet. It's because we have an emotional attachment to food. But I'll go into that into another video. I know this one is a little bit long-winded. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for your comments. I miss you guys so much. It's so nice to connect with you guys, especially a lot of like familiar faces or familiar names. I see you guys on there, and I love you guys. Keep going. You guys are amazing. Keep pushing through. This is the fun stuff, the stuff where we kind of feel like we fall off the wagon. We're really not falling off the wagon. It's teaching us something. It's showing us how to do things better for next time. So I love you guys. I miss you guys so much. I'm so happy to be back. Thank you for encouraging me, because every time I'm like, oh, you know, I want to be able to do a good thumbnail and, you know, make this, like, do the stuff in the description box. You know, I want to do all of the stuff to make it like a good YouTube channel, but you know, like I always say, you just got to start somewhere and just get up there and talk to you guys. So thank you guys for being here, for being a safe space to talk about all this weight loss stuff, and I love you guys. I'll see you next time.